We are live. It's it's not a mirror. Excuse me. I just had a drink and I've got a little bit. I think I swallowed it the wrong way. Anyway, we're back, Craig.
Back indeed.
Well, you've not been anywhere really, have
We've
you?
not been here, us.
I've been in the theatre land for the last few weeks. Show finished on Saturday, and back home now, and on the countdown to Christmas. Just before I turn the camera around, need to say massive thanks to Craig for his chats for the last 3 weeks. I know you've loved the chats.
Been great.
You've liked doing them, Craig, haven't you?
Loved it.
And I know you're going to miss Craig's chitter chatter tonight on the old live chat because he's playing the piano, and as fantastic as he is, he can't do both. So I'll try and do more chat. But I do my chat with my voice because I'm crafting. So maybe we need someone to do chat for us, Craig. We need an extra person. Anyway, it's good to be back. We've been looking forward to this. We're going to have lots of... We forgot to put our Christmas things on. Oh, well, we'll do it next week. So I'm going to share some new things with you tonight. So I'm going to turn the camera around to see who is on. And I've got a little bit of a different setup with my camera where I've got it tonight. So we'll see how that goes. Oops, it's not too bad because I'm using my laptop. And because we've got so used to filming it, haven't we, Craig? We've got so used to filming it. We've not had to have the laptop on the desk to do the chat because obviously we film it and we don't need to do the chat. So take it away, Craig. And let's see who is on. So hi Paula, hi Anne, hi Craig, hi Sharon, hi Lorraine, hi Val, hi Sue, hi Janice, hi Lona, hi Jill, hi Sandra. So I know last week we got 25 on. I did get to see a little bit of the chat when I went in the dressing room on one of our very small breaks that we had. And I saw that Craig was doing a fab job and was trying to get 25 people. So let's see how we get on tonight. Craig's going to spoil us with lots of Christmas music this evening, get us in the Christmas spirit. And I'm going to be sharing. Hi Sally. Oh, you've missed the last couple of weeks. Well, so have I. So I'm going to be sharing something new from this catalogue, which comes out on the 4th of January. Hi, Diane. This comes out on the 4th of January, along with the celebration brochure. And I'm not allowed to show you inside these yet. But it's very lovely. And don't forget, I do have a catalogue launch on the 8th of January. And I have chosen to share with you tonight the new Daffodil Daydream bundle. I love spring flowers. I love springtime when the bulbs and the flowers are popping up and the bulbs are growing. And I love spring flowers, particularly daffodils and tulips. Hi Fiona. So this is the Daffodil Daydream stamp set. And it is one that you colour in. I'm going to be using Stampin' Blends this evening, but you could use watercolour pencils or you could use the ink pads. We've got different ways of colouring in. And this is the stamp set that's going to be included in Coffee and Card round 18. I don't know if you've seen, but I've been super organised and I've been putting on lots of classes, and I'm actually 3 months ahead now. All the classes to the end of March are on. So yeah, this is one that we're going to be using at the Coffee and Card that starts on the 25th of January. I've had a booking already for it actually, and it's going to include the stamp set, and it's going to include 2 packs of blends, Old Olive and Daffodil Delight. But you can change them out if you want to, or you can add another pack on if you want extra colours. You will need a memento ink pad, but all the details are on my website, and there is an option to have the dies. Anyway, I've already made a project that I'm going to do again tonight because I've trying to be super organised. super duper organised for you. So this is a card that I saw on, the lady's called Rachel Tessman from the USA, and I've actually met her a few times on the various trips, and she used the Eden's Garden papers with this. Thanks for that lovely tune, Craig. Is it beginning to look a lot like Christmas for you, Craig?
It's in our house, isn't it?
Are you getting excited?
Oh, but too excited already.
We're in single figures now.
What?
We're in 9 days. So tomorrow it's 8 days.
Wow.
Tomorrow it's a week till Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
So what does that mean? It's Christmas Eve, 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 Eve. Yeah.
Oh dear.
Anyway. So this is, it's like a birthday card, but it's also, I'm liking doing ones that have a gift card holder in. So actually the paper, the pattern paper opens up. It's actually only one piece of card. So the patterned paper opens up and it's been folded back. Just pretend this is a gift card or some money. Cash is good. Cash works, doesn't it? And that can go in there like that. And then you've got a extra little image. You don't have to stamp on it, but I thought I'd have another go. And you can write your message in there. And I think this will probably be one of the makes that I'll do on the last week of the coffee and card, because I like to do a fancy fold. So that fastens up with some ribbon. So I'm going to make it in a slightly different colourway. Now these papers are absolutely lovely, and these are a celebration item, they're a freebie. One thing to notice, most of our papers have a white base. These have got vanilla, so they're a little bit different, a little bit retro actually. And if you join up to the coffee and card, you're going to get half a pack of these free, and if you do option B, you'll get one free celebration and half a pack. So these are some of the designs I've obviously already used. So the colours in them are basic black, flirty flamingo, I'll have to read it, I think it's crushed curry, very vanilla, pool party, old olive, mossy meadow, and pale papaya. I think that's about it. So if you don't like one side, I'm sure you'll like the other. This piece is really good because you can make this piece, cut it here and make 6 really quick cards and just stamp her. I love it when we do those. So if you join the coffee and card in January, you'll get half a pack of these free for the class. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make another one of these gift card birthday cards, holders, and we're up to 20 now. If you could do a thumbs up, that would be amazing as well, please. So the size wise, I am going to cut my paper to 14.3 so I'm doing this in centimetres, 14.3 by 30. So this is actually 30.5, so I'm literally going to take 0.5 off. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to score this movie cutter out of the way. Thanks, Donna. That was lovely, Craig. Is that new one you just found?
Yeah.
So Craig was just, you like to have a little practice, not a practice, but you like to get in the zone about half an hour before.
Absolutely.
An hour after tea. We've got a bit of time, haven't we, after tea? So he's got this Christmas book on your iPad, and he's just found a song, and it was called Christmas. Is it Christmas in New York?
Yeah.
Christmas in New York, that was called. How cute was that? So I'm going to score this at 10, and then I'm going to flip it and score at 10 again. 10 and 10 again. Okay. So, and then what's going to happen is, just want to decide. I think I might have that bit. Yeah. Okay. So then what we're going to do is, this bit's going to fold over, and this is going to become the pocket inside. But obviously we don't need the whole thing. So I'm going to put it in the from the trimmer, and I'm going to lay it in and put where the score line is on the guide, and then I want it about an inch. I don't want to come right down to the corner. I'm going to go about an inch up. You don't have to measure it, and then you get that. You get a little. I don't really want to go right. And then we've got that for another card. Okay, so we've got that nice little pocket. Now what I did when I made this before, I did just cut a tiny slither of about 1 millimetre off here, just because sometimes it might not fold down very good. One more day at work, Donna. Oh, we're on 22 now. Okay, so then for the back piece, I'm going to actually use Old Olive on this one. I used Pale Papaya on the one. Oh, it's so good to be back live, actually. I used Pale Papaya on the one I made earlier. I'm going to use Old Olive for this one, to look a bit different. And this needs to be 10.5 by 14.8. But if you sign up to my class, we'll do this. And that is going to lay on there like that, you see. And then it opens like that. All right. So we could actually glue that down now. Pop that on there. Oh, a bit of Feliz Navidad. Have you ever recorded that, Craig?
No.
I think that'd be a good one to put on your channel. You know. Can I ask you something, Craig?
Just did.
What are you doing? Well, can I ask you something else?
Sorry.
What are you doing on the 23rd of April, 2022?
23rd of April 2022, I'm booked.
Yeah. Are you booked up? Why? What? Are you busy on the 23rd of April,
And
2022?
I've got a new gig.
You've got a new gig. What's your new gig?
Crafting with this really gorgeous woman.
We're all crafting with a really gorgeous woman, apparently. But yeah, joking aside, I didn't set Craig up to do that. That was totally random. But yeah, we're very excited. I know we mentioned it briefly last week on the chat, but we're going to be doing Papercraft and Piano live in person on the 23rd of April. It's a day event, and details are already on the website. And we've already had 3 bookings that we're very excited about. So some of you have never met both of us before, either of us, and some of you have met me before but you've not met Craig. So that is going to be such a lovely event. If you've got any questions, pop them in the chat, and I will do my best to answer them for you. But yeah, I can't wait to do that. I've been down to the hotel and it was really nice room, really nice room. Oh, thanks Donna for staying up. Okay, so that's just going to glue like that. You could put a little message there if you wanted to, and then that comes back over like that. Okay, so I've already pre-cut some pieces for the front and for the inside, and I just came down about 1.5 centimetres around the edge each side, and then 0.5 centimetre here. I don't really give dimensions out on this evening. It's more about enjoying the music and listening and to the music and everything. So, but I will be doing this as a class at the end of January. So shall we do some stamping? Anyway, Fiona, are you all excited about April? So the first image I'm going to stamp is this large daffodil image. Now we do have dies that go with this, which I haven't used yet. And some of the dies cut out, these ones cut out the images, but then the other dies actually make your own daffodils, which are fabulous. I've not had a chance to experiment with those yet. The times for the day in April, it is a Saturday. It's 10 till 5. I just need to actually confirm that with the hotel. But yeah, I think I've got the room from about 8:30, but yeah, it's 10 till 5. And there's tea and coffee all day. And then there's warm cookies mid-morning, a buffet lunch and cakes in the afternoon. Oh no, there's Danish pastries on arrival. I thought I was missing something. So don't eat much the day before. And it's got access to the gardens outside with its own private garden. So if the weather's a bit nicer towards the end of April, it's the week after the Easter weekend. And that's the image there. And whilst I've got, that was beautiful. And I have got a few guys interested, Craig, in coming along to the day. So you might have a guy table near the piano or something. Accessible by train? Yes, absolutely. I think it's Bingley train station is the nearest station, but it's a really short taxi ride from Bingley station. Maybe not even 5 minutes. But I'm sure I could arrange one of my ladies to come pick you up who are local. I'm sure we could sort something out. So I've stamped that for the inside. I'm going to do a little bit of colouring. So I'm using Daffodil Delight and Old Olive, but I might use a little bit of Mossy Meadow as well. And then a bit of Pumpkin Pie, because some of the daffodils have a little orange tone to them as well, don't they? So it's really easy to colour in, is this, because I just use the lines that Stampin' Up have drawn on the petals. So I just go over them with the dark Daffodil Delight, like that. And I'm going to do each of the daffodils first, the backs of them, like that. So that's all I do. And if you've got these colours already but you want to do the class, just swap them for something else. Very flexible. Fabulous music. Oh, hi Carol. So next week, if you want to email me, julie@thepaperhaven.co.uk with your Christmas faves next week, Craig will do his best to play those for you. It's lovely, isn't it, though? If you weren't feeling festive before this evening, then I hope you do after this session. So I'll just lift that up to the camera a bit for you. What I'm going to do is, once I've done that, I go back over the line to make it a bit darker, because you can always add, but you sort of can't really take it away. So that's... You've not heard Fairy Tale of New York anyway yet, Donna? Right, well, Craig loves playing that, so I'm sure he'll do that for you tonight. And he does a really good job of that one. Okay, I'm going to colour the trumpets of these daffodils with the light pumpkin pie. Gorgeous, that. Are you alright with that request from Donna?
Yeah.
You like playing that, don't you?
My favourite song.
Yeah, it's his favourite.
It's not Christian to you, this song.
That's what Donna said.
Here you go.
Here we go, Donna. See that? It's a lovely image, this. And if you don't, the sentiments in this are for Easter and Mother's Day, but you can obviously team it with Happy Birthday sentiments as well. So I've coloured that in with, some of them I've coloured with Mossy Meadow and the other ones I've done with Old Olive, just so they're not all the same green. And that is going to stick on there like that. If you're just joining us, we are back live. Yeah, we did have a daffodil set a few years back, but I don't think we had dies with that one. So, but this paper's so lovely. Yeah, so if you are just joining us, we're back live. We're not recorded. It's not a recording. I think this will look nice with a little bit of the Wink of Stella pen over it. It's lovely, isn't it, Lorraine? What you do get in this set as well, I know some of you are fans of and some of you aren't, but you get one of the speckledy stamps, which is quite nice. Okay, there you go, Donna. Donna says let the festivities begin now.
That's it, yeah.
That's it now. That's it now. Crack open the Lindor balls, Donna. Snowball. Have you got Lindor balls done? Have you really? Because I was just joking. You've just had a Lindor ball. I'd love one. thought I'd lose weight last week being in the show, but I actually put a bit on because everyone had treats and someone baked every night. So I thought with all the prancing about and dancing, it'd be okay. But anyway, it's Christmas. There we go. So I just coloured that in fairly quickly. That's for the inside. That's going to go in there. When did Lindor balls become a thing? Because obviously they're fairly new thing, and they are like the in thing now, aren't they? Found some orange ones at Morrison's today in an orange box. I resisted buying them. Okay, so this is going to go on here like that, and then that will go inside like that, you see. Okay, and I want to do this as a Mother's Day card, and what I've done is I've stamped the greeting on some of the patterned paper. That was a bit of Band-Aid, that. Loved that, Craig. Oh, you have the lint outlet shop. Oh, that sounds like chocolate heaven. Okay, so that's going to go on there like that. But first I'll stick this inside. See what ribbon I have. I think I'm going to have to go with the pale papaya. Yeah, there's some of it there. It's going to go around there like that. And then this I will pop on with some foam pads. Dimensionals. I'm going to just check. Sometimes when it's pattern paper, your eyes can't tell if you've got it in the centre. So I prefer to turn it over, and it's a little bit easier on the eye to make sure you see if you've got it in the centre. Yeah. Oh, I loved Woolworths Pick and Mix. I wasn't really allowed to get them much because it wasn't cheap, was it? Oh, Wendy, I was just thinking that I was just about to say Wendy's not on tonight. You've got your sister visiting. Well, thanks for popping on. I'm sure you'll catch us on the replay. Enjoy your visit. Okay, so that's going to go on there like that. That was a nice little medley, Craig. Oh. Okay, so what I'm going to do, actually, I thought I might do this. It just came to me. Just to, if you wanted to just make your project a little bit harder, what you could do, and see how this looks, is okay, so what I've done is on some scrap I've stamped 2 of the main daffodils again, the side one here and the top one, and I'm going to colour them again, and I'm going to cut them out. And I know I looked on the weather forecast earlier today, and I think, but it's like 10 days in advance or a week in advance, I think, and it never seems to be what it says it's going to be. But it did say snow for Friday and Saturday. Okay. There we go. Bit of colour in there. There we go. Right, so I'm going to cut these out, see what it looks like. That was a lovely medley of traditional fun Christmas songs. Do you want it to snow, Craig?
I do indeed, yeah.
I love snow when you've nowhere to go, you know. It's just when you need to be somewhere. Oh, I'm not the best at driving in it. Well, I don't think many people are, and I don't think we're set up for it in this country. Paula, you may be more set up for it. But it often turns to chaos here. So that is going to go on there like that. I'm going to layer it up and see what it looks like, just for it to be a bit extra fancy. Yep, same Donna. I like to look at it from my cosy living room. So that's going to go on there like that. Are you singing along? Oh, Santa's out rehearsing. So that's going to go on there like that. What do you think? If you can see that, it just adds a little bit of extra. Hang on, I'm just gonna. There we go. What do you think? A little bit of 3D work. I didn't know if you meant to type your son. I knew it was Max, unless you'd done it. Okay, so that's going to stick over there like that. What time are we on? Nearly 8:10. That's going to go, that's what I did pre-stamped earlier. I've tried to get a bit prepared for tonight's class. There we go, first card done this evening. So what I thought I would do is I've got some spare scraps down here. I've got a spare pale papaya card base. And I thought maybe one of these. Oh yes. Oh, I wonder what it looked like if I did that. Gorgeous, Craig. Good King Wenceslas. I do like Good King Wenceslas. Last. Good King Wenceslas last looked out. Yeah. Corner there like that, and then do another yeah, let's do that. Well, you know, these papers do come free, and we all love a little bit of free. My new coffee and card starts on Tuesday with the plants. We're low in numbers this time, but I'm looking forward to it. Yes, I don't mind that new song, Donna. I'm using the plant papers and I'm using the Biggest Wish stamps with it. I don't know whether to do that. I think I'll just have it like that. Yeah. Oh, I know what I might do actually. Do get a nice little butterfly. That's lovely, Craig. Have you been all Christmas tonight? Yeah, everything's been Christmas, hasn't it? Amazing. Whew. Not a musical theatre song in sight. I think I'll just see if you might not be able to see this very well. I'm just going to do some verse about butterflies. See them a bit better when it dries. Are you back, Wendy? Yes, it's the new daffodil stamp set plus the and the papers. I'll show the mates at the end what I've done. I've done a nice Mother's Day card, which could be birthday, with a gift card section inside. Sounds so nice on the piano. Bit of Boney M. That just reminds me of being a kid at Christmas. Does it you, Craig?
Yeah, I don't.
You know. There we go. So what I've done on this one, Easter blessings and stamp it over there and hope that you can see it. Oh, it's a bit wonky. Never mind. I feel like that's a bit boring. You embrace wonky, don't you? I've just done some of the little bits of stamping on there like that actually. I like that. Was that a new song? Was that thingy?
Ed Sheeran, yeah.
So you ask and then Craig delivers. Have you ever played that before?
The first time I played it.
So that was the new Ed Sheeran and Elton John song.
It's nice.
Yeah, and Craig, did you just find it and play it?
Yeah.
Now there you go. That's sight reading for you, isn't it? So yeah, that was amazing, Craig. Ah, that was fabulous. I feel like let's just do that. We'll do a simple flat card. I'm nearly done it because I won't have time to start another card. So we'll finish these off and I can tell you about what things I've got coming up, etc. I know, I thought it was, and then I thought I've only heard it myself once. But yeah, how good is that? So what's good about this stamp set, I have to say, because this doesn't often happen. I've used it for the first time today, and it's a set. I know it's only 7 stamps in it, but apart from this one, I've used every stamp so far, which doesn't always happen. So that's good news. Oh, I love this. So we've got that one that I've just done using the piece. I had 2 pieces left, using a piece that I cut off from the first card, so I'll clear up a little bit and share those with you. So that's the second card. That's the first one I've made, Wendy. And rather than untying it, I'll show you the prototype. So the actual card is just one piece, but it's the paper that's folded and it opens up like that, and it's a gift card inside, gift card holder. You can put your little gift card in or your cash. Challenge to use that border. I will use it, Donna. So there are there are tonight's makes. This one, the colours I've used, card base pale papaya. This one's old olive. And then this piece was from what I've cut off here. Yeah. And then I've stamped on the papers. I love this tune as well. Yeah, have a watch, Wendy, have a watch. So I'm doing this as a coffee and card in January, at the end of January. Oh, we've only got a few minutes left anyway. So let me tell you about, I have no more classes for the rest of the year, apart from I have coffee and card on Tuesday, which is week 1 of round 17, and then it will be on the Tuesday after. Probably maybe doing both of them from home. And we will be back for Papercrafts and Piano as normal, so please submit your music choices for next week to me here at this email address, please. julie@thepaperhaven.co.uk. Okay, so then I've got my catalogue launch on the 8th of January, in person and online. Well, in person, depending on what happens with things. I don't want to really mention that, but then after that I've got a class on the 15th. It's the colouring technique class, and you're going to get a blending brush free, included, not free, a blending brush in it. Yours won't be dirty like mine. Brush 1, a full pack of the water painters. You'll get 1 blender pen and 2 sponge daubers, and I'm going to show you all the different ways of colouring with those tools. And then, oh Wendy, hope you'll be able to come. And then you're going to get a whole pack of these papers in the class free. That's 12 sheets of 12 by 12. And we're going to use these for colouring in to make your cards. Well, the next demo day is on the 29th of January. So you'll get a free pack of these. The class is only 27 and it's got £32 worth of products in it. So yeah, they'll be in the class. So that's on the 15th. I'd love to fill that class because I've got 10 spots on that class. I'm sorry, we will be doing another one if it goes well. I'm sure it will go well. I just need to get the numbers. I need to get 25 people. So let me put tonight's cards back out before we finish. I've only ended up finishing 5 minutes early, so that's all right. Just have a quick drink. Apologies, that was my water bottle being rather loud. One stamp set that I do think is very nice. This is a sneak peek from the new mini. If you want a sentiment set, we used to have ones called Itty Bitty Greetings, but they were quite small. This is a new one called Celebrating You, and I think it's going to be one of my firm faves because it's got quite plain and simple greetings in it, and they're quite a nice size to fit in punched shapes. You've got Mother's Day, you've got Happy Father's Day, you've got Happy Birthday, Happy Anniversary, Happy Easter, so proud of you, thank you, congrats, welcome little one, Happy Anniversary, just for you, lots of love. That's really nice for inside your card. So that's a really nice set, and that's in the new catalogue too, out on the 4th of January. So let me put these up here with the stamp set. You don't think your sister had got off your street before you were watching? That's funny, Wendy, bless you. Oh, thanks, Sally. Hope you can join us, but if you can't, have a great Christmas. Oh, excuse me. Oh, and thank you to everybody who sent us Christmas cards. We've got some gorgeous ones in so far. I know Anne has sent us a lovely one, and Val and Rachel. Diane got yours this week. Elaine, Jill, and Carol and John. So thank you so much for the cards. We're happy to be back live. It's lovely to be back live, if I'm honest. About halfway through there tonight, I thought, oh, it is so good to be back live. It's really nice to be back. So I shall turn the camera around in a moment. And actually, I've not got loads of stuff on the floor for Craig to fall over. That's a first. Oh, thanks, Donna. Thanks for joining us and not going to bed. Paula, any chance of you coming over to see us from Canada in April? The address that my packages come out, it's the office 1.04 in Beck Mill, Wendy. Would be best. I'm going to turn my camera around. Are you ready, Craigie? We've not done this for weeks, have we? Are you ready?
Live, it's us.
Are we on? Are we back? Oh, we're back. Look, can I just say it? Look, sort my hair out, sort my hair. Yeah. There's nothing on the floor for you to fall over.
No, I didn't.
How good is that?
Yeah, amazing.
So, I've got a confession to make. I've got my pyjama bottoms on tonight. I just had to be comfy. I know sometimes crafters appreciate that. Craig's not got his on because you can see him on screen. Anyway, thank you for all your support the last few weeks whilst I've been in the show. Thank you to this amazing person for doing the chat.
Good.
Yeah, he says, I've done well tonight. He was reporting back to me on how well he'd done, but I'd seen it. I know. I trust him with the chat. So thank you, darling. I mean that.
You're welcome.
Thank you. And we will see you all next Thursday, the 23rd of December.
We're live again.
Christmas Eve, we're live. Woo. And please do submit your favourite Christmas songs, because Craig might not have played your favourite one this evening. Please don't be shy. Please tell us, even if it's Mariah Carey. But he does do a nice piano version of it.
I do.
But there's so many Christmas songs that we can't get through them all in an hour. So if you want a particular one, please send it through, and Craig will try and play it next week for you. So thank you, and we will see you next Thursday to wish you Merry Christmas next week. Thanks for watching.